Hey friends, hey, I want you to check out my new witch hat. Now, I couldn't find my other one, so we pass out candy every trick or treat at the pizza shop. Kids come in, and I typically dress up as a witch just because it's easiest working in the kitchen to do that. And I gotta watch because Lola the Beagle is terrified of me in this hat. So I'm gonna take it off and set it over here real quick. So, I looked for my witch hat and I couldn't find it, so I ordered me a new one, which she's very gorgeous. I love the fancy feather detail. Anyway, I showed it to Madison, my daughter. I sent her a picture of it, and she said, "Your hat's at my house." How it got there, I don't know. Oh, okay, I know now how it got there. We went downtown one afternoon and passed out candy to kindergartners, and I wore my witch hat. Okay, so now it makes sense. This is why it was in her car. We drove her car that day. Mystery solved. But anyway, I have a nice new witch hat. So this will probably be the last time you see me this week because I have a super busy schedule workload this week. So we've got a Halloween parade tomorrow, then trick or treat, and so I'll be working lunch and dinner shifts this week, so you won't be seeing me. So I will see you probably this coming weekend. So anyway, we're going to do a quick and easy chicken casserole because I've got a heavy workload coming up this week. I've been preparing things here around the house, getting banking done and housework done, things to set myself up to go back to the work week, to kind of take the ease off of things around the house. So that brings me to a super quick chicken casserole. I put some chicken in the slow cooker last night before I went to bed. I've really been using that slow cooker. It is a time saver. So here it is. It was a few chicken breasts and some legs I had in the freezer. So I cooked those in the slow cooker. So that part is done. I'm going to pull you over to the stove and we're going to make a creamy chicken casserole. I don't know, I'm going to make it up. I knew I cooked the chicken, I just wasn't sure what I was going to do with it. And this is what I've come up with. So I'm going to pull you over to the stove so you can see what we're going to do. So inside of my skillet here, I have 2 tablespoons of butter melted. Now, as you know, we haven't been using flour. I actually had to look to find where my flour was, because I haven't been using it since we've cut all of that out. But I'm just going to do 2 tablespoons of flour to kind of make a roux. I think 2 tablespoons over this whole huge casserole is not going to be many carbs, considering how many people it's going to feed. All right. I'll have to look up how many carbs are into... Oh, Siri's talking. Okay, so 2 tablespoons of flour, 2 tablespoons of butter. We're just kind of making a roux here really quickly. Just because we can want to thicken up our sauce that we're making for our creamy chicken. Let's give that flour a moment to cook out. Now, I've saved some of my chicken stock from the chicken that I cooked overnight. I saved about 2 cups because I don't know how much I'm going to use because I'm making this up. So I'm going to start with, I got some fat on top there. That's fine. Get this stirred up. We're going to add in about a cup of this broth. I had it in the fridge, so it's a little gelatinous. It'll be all right. Oh, look at that. Pert near perfect. Pert near. All right, so we got a cup of chicken broth here. Give that a go. We're going to give that a mix. Give that a few minutes. While it's going, we'll go ahead and season it. I didn't salt the chicken or the broth when I cooked it because I wasn't sure what I was going to do with it. So I'm doing some of this Dano's original seasoning. I'm kind of liking that. You know me, I get hooked on a different season. A little bit of Aleppo pepper for some heat. Of course, some black pepper. I'm going to do some paprika. Okay. And then salt. That's really thickened up now and looking nice. You can see that. I'm going to add a little bit of garlic. Forgot a spoon. Let me grab a spoon. A little bit of garlic. Okay. I'm going to use my same spoon here, and I'm going to try it, see if I need anything else. Great flavor. Now I'm going to come in with about a cup of heavy cream. One cup of heavy cream. I may add more. I don't know. We're just making this up as we go. Because I don't use cream of chicken soup or cream of mushroom soups any longer. This is what I'm kind of trying to replicate here. All right. I know I want this a little, I need a little bit more. I want it a little bit thinner. So I'm going to add in some more of my chicken stock. Probably another half cup more. Okay. Get that going there. Give that a moment. We want it nice and creamy. I've got just a tad of Parmesan cheese here. Literally a tablespoon. I'm just going to add that in. Got that. All right. Gonna give that a minute to simmer. Gonna grab another spoon here. Try it again. Clean spoon. It is going to need a little bit more salt, but I'm going to wait till I add the chicken. So here comes that cooked chicken. I have my oven preheating to 350 degrees. So there is that cooked chicken. I have maybe 3 or 4 chicken breasts and maybe 4 legs. Oh, it looks like we're going to have perfect amount of cream sauce there. Looky there, looky there. Now, this could totally be a meal in one. You could add in some corn, some green beans, some mixed vegetables, broccoli, whatever you want. I'm doing my veggies on the side tonight. But this definitely could be a meal in one. Now, I'm going to add some salt because I knew it needed earlier before I added my chicken, and there was no salt on the chicken. And I'm going to add just a little bit more leopard pepper. I like a little kick. And of course some black pepper. Go. Perfect. That is looking great, friends. All right. Now I've got a clean fork here, and I'm going to try it. See if we need to add anything to it. That is absolutely delicious. All right. I'm just going to let it simmer for a few minutes, everything get hot, let that chicken get hot, and I'll be right back and we're going to finish it off. So I decided I wanted the sauce to thicken up just a little bit more, so I've got literally 2 tablespoons of cream cheese in there. See that? I want to give that an opportunity to melt, and I think that'll give us an extra rich creaminess and a little bit more thickness, okay? All right, I'm gonna give that a moment and I'll be right back. So friends, I just let that 2 tablespoons of cream cheese get melted and everything warm through, and then I poured it into my Cat 9x13. This is a throwaway pan. Let's make the crunchy top, but first let me tell you what you can do with this. If you are eating carbs, this would be amazing on a biscuit, like a cream chicken and biscuit scenario. Fantastic with some mashed potatoes. If you want to do a meal in one, add you some frozen mixed vegetables, even some corn, even some green beans, whatever vegetables your family like. I think any vegetable would work amazing in here. I'm not going to do that tonight, but definitely could do that. So many ways you could eat this. This mixture would be good rolled up in a tortilla and made like an enchilada. Oh my goodness, this is so good. I'm gonna eat it as is. I looked it up. There is 6 grams of carbohydrates in 1 tablespoon of flour. We did 2, so that's 12 grams of carbohydrates. I think this is gonna serve about 6, so we're getting 2 grams of carbohydrates from the flour. Really, that's not that bad. Just kind of use it as a little bit of a thickening agent. Now for the top, you could use breadcrumbs if you're eating bread. I'm going to do these pork breadcrumbs. These are fabulous. Okay, so I'm going to start with about a 1/2 cup. I don't really know how much I'm going to need. Like I said, I'm making this up, y'all. These are those pork panko crumbs I got in my grocery order from Walmart. So they have those in stock at Walmart. I have some just regular old school Parmesan cheese here. I'm going to add about 1/4 cup of it right in there. I think that's going to be enough. Now, if you're using breadcrumbs, use breadcrumbs and some cheese. Or leave it as is. Or crush up some crackers. I'm just giving you some different alternatives here. Trying to give you one recipe that you can use in several different ways, okay? Now I'm just gonna scatter these on the top of our casserole here. We've had a beautiful, sunny, warm day here today. It's nice. I know soon enough it's gonna get cold, very cold. So I'm enjoying these warmer days. It's gonna be in the high 70s all week. Good for the trick-or-treaters unless it rains. All right, there we go. You have trick-or-treaters come at your house? I love passing out candy, but where I live, y'all, you know, well, you may not know, I live out in the middle of nowhere, and nobody comes trick-or-treating at my house. So I love buying candy. I've already got my candy, and I love taking it to the pizza shop and handing it out to kids when they come by. I always post on our Facebook page, hey, bring your kids by, get them some candy. I'm gonna add a little bit of paprika to the top for color. And that's it. Dinner's ready. We're gonna pop it in the oven. I'm gonna say probably 20, 25 minutes, but I'll come back and let you know the exact time. All right, see you in a minute. So here is the casserole, 20 minutes. Look at that, friends. I let it sit for about 5 minutes to sit up. I made steamed carrots for me. I'm gonna make broccoli for Brock. He's not home right now, so I'm gonna wait till he gets here and I'll make it for him so it's nice and hot. There's my plate. Let's give it a try. I know it's gonna be delicious. It's creamy, it's delicious. You got a little bit of crunch from those pork rind crumbs on top. Nice sweet carrot on the side. Winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. A big carrot. How rude, I don't want to talk with my mouth full. Anyway, simple, easy. I've given you alternative ways to serve it. Hope you make it. Hope you like it. Thanks for hanging out with me. And like I said, busy week this week, so I will see you this weekend.